as you know, this is Quinn's 11th speech. And I've watched him progress since we started pretty much at the same time. And wow, Quinn, you were great again, as usual. This speech was an entertaining speech. You were supposed to talk about your personal experiences and entertain the whole group. The organization was superb. You talked about the 21 rules of leadership, but you only chose 2, which says that he really looked at his speech and parted down. And of course, he could have done 21 if he had spoken really quickly, which he did not do. But he chose the 2, the rule that raised the lid and the law of process. And so we learned quite a bit about raising the lid. What I really liked about your speech was you started with a joke, and you talked about how Ray Kroc raised the lid, and then you talked about the 4 levels of leadership, which I thought was fascinating. Your strongest asset, you had good vocal voice command. You were just excellent in doing vocal voice command. You're a natural speaker. You're really positive and enthusiastic up here. The one key I would have said is I would have liked to have seen you walk a little bit more outside of the podium, either to the left or to the right, instead of staying back here. Although you did move, I would have liked to have seen you come out from the podium. The other thing I would have liked is you might have had a little lighter subject matter, since it was supposed to be an entertaining speech. Not that you weren't entertaining, but I think you could have been a little bit lighter. Those are my comments. I think you had a great conclusion, and as usual, I really enjoyed listening to you. Thank you.
And last but not least, Susie and her evaluation.